Imagine being in the heat of a high-stakes match. Your team is on the edge of defeat. And then, just as time is about to run out, you step up, out of position, and score the goal that could change everything. That's exactly what happened to Harry Maguire, and it might just be the greatest moment of his career. Harry Maguire, the towering Manchester United centre-back who has had his share of ups and downs, found himself playing as an unlikely striker in a crucial Europa League quarterfinal against Olympique Lyon. Known for his defensive prowess, he was pushed into an unfamiliar role as United searched for a breakthrough in the dying moments of the game. With the game in extra time and the aggregate score hanging in the balance, Maguire pulled off a moment of brilliance that would go down as one of the most emotional and unforgettable goals in his career. In the final seconds of extra time, when it seemed like all hope was lost, Maguire scored a sensational winner, sending the stadium into pandemonium. The sheer emotion of the moment overwhelmed him. This wasn't just any goal. This was the goal that secured one of the greatest comebacks in European football history. What made this goal so special? It wasn't just the timing, nor the fact that it came from a player who usually stays at the back. It was the entire context of the game. A relentless battle, a team fighting to the last breath, and Maguire, who had struggled with confidence in recent seasons, proving that self-belief could carry him through. He went on to tell CNN Sports, "I think it's the craziest game I've ever played in. And in terms of the goal, yeah, it's probably my favorite and best goal in club football." He acknowledged that while he'd scored in major tournaments like the World Cup and the Euros, this one felt different. The energy, the drama, and the spirit of the comeback were what made it unforgettable. The way United fought back, showing resilience and determination, was what made that goal stand out in his career. Maguire's goal didn't just symbolize a personal triumph. It reflected the team's unyielding spirit and the belief that no matter how dark things seemed, they could still find a way to turn it around. That emotional roller coaster with the clock ticking down was the perfect backdrop for one of the most defining moments in his time at Manchester United. And think about this. When your team needs you the most, when the stakes are higher than ever, who steps up? It's moments like this that separate the good from the great. Maguire didn't just score a goal. He scored a piece of history that will be talked about for years to come. But how does this incredible goal shape his future at United? Keep reading to see how this emotional high fits into a season that has been anything but smooth sailing. While the Europa League win was a high, the rest of Manchester United's season has been a series of frustrating lows. After years of dominance, United has struggled in the Premier League, and their dreams of Champions League qualification are now resting on winning the Europa League. Maguire, ever the optimist, admitted that this has been a difficult year for the club. "It's been really disappointing," he said. "We've been far too inconsistent and we've let the season fall away from us. United's once promising campaign has turned into a battle for pride and league position, with their hopes now pinned on winning the Europa League." Maguire acknowledged the challenges ahead, with the next matchup against Athletic Bilbao likely to be a tough test. But with his resilience and commitment to the club, he's determined to push through. But here's the big question. Can this team turn things around in the final stretch? Will Maguire's leadership on and off the pitch inspire a much-needed turnaround, or will United's struggles continue? Stick with us to find out how this chapter unfolds, as United looks to finish the season strong despite the odds. From losing the captain's armband to dealing with injuries, Harry Maguire's journey at Manchester United has been full of challenges, but it's his unshakable resilience that has kept him going. Maguire's time at Manchester United hasn't been all smooth sailing. After a stellar start, he found himself stripped of the captaincy under manager Erik ten Hag, a decision that he admitted was a tough pill to swallow. "I was disappointed, of course," Maguire shared, reflecting on the loss of the captaincy under Solskjaer's successor. The transition was hard, but Maguire didn't let it break him. Injuries have also marred his progress, most notably causing him to miss out on Euro 2024. Despite these setbacks, Maguire's response has always been about focusing on the things he can control, working hard, staying positive, and proving his critics wrong. His resilience and relentless work ethic are what keep him moving forward, even when things seem bleak. It's easy to let setbacks define you, but Maguire has shown that it's how you bounce back that matters most. Will his perseverance be enough to help him overcome this turbulent phase at United? One thing's for sure, Maguire's fight isn't over, and neither is United's season. Keep watching to see how they turn the page on their challenging year. Despite the disappointment of the current season, Maguire is already looking ahead. With United's pre-season preparations taking shape, the Red Devils will be heading to the United States for the Premier League Summer Series. The tour promises competitive games against AFC Bournemouth, Everton, and West Ham United, giving the team an opportunity to test their mettle before the next season kicks off. For Maguire, the US tour represents more than just matches on the pitch. It's an opportunity to connect with Manchester United's global fan base. The fans over there are amazing, he says, reflecting on the excitement of meeting the passionate supporters. With 3 exciting matchups in iconic stadiums like MetLife Stadium and Soldier Field, this preseason tour could set the stage for a much-needed resurgence in the 2025-26 campaign. Can United use this US tour as a stepping stone for a stronger season next year? Will Maguire and his teammates find their rhythm and bring back the glory days of the club? The road ahead may be tough, but the journey is just beginning. This wraps up the 4 parts. Let me know how you feel about the overall content and if you'd like any adjustments.